and welcome to the show. Now, I have been rather enjoying doing various live streams, and sometimes we get some incredibly exciting, incredibly wacky races along the way. Some of those of which I want to share with some more people. So here we have a couple of truly fantastic and truly wild races. Right. It's going to probably be a lot of Windsors in this. There'll be a few other cars along the way. Slightly less likely to overshoot the jump, although that being said, with the slipstream, with a big slipstream run, you still will launch the vehicles there. Don't think we're going to go over it too far off the line. We're going to sit back here and wait momentarily. Still gone pretty far. I mean, we were off throttle for a long time. I don't know if everybody has made the checkpoint there. I'd be amazed if they had. What is that saber? Sometimes the AI stop, sometimes they do not, and I'm just never quite sure whether they're going to stop in time. Also quite... Well, Gibgob's managed to get a chrome roof? How on earth has that happened? Does the custom... Sometimes if you use a crew colour and it's different to a normal colour, you can get some other added, well, I say benefits. That is strange to see, but yeah, maybe that is just like a crew colour thing. I'm trying to wait to see if we've got any other chromed up Windsors. Never mind, let's not think about that. Let's focus on surviving down the tunnel as a couple of AI cars tangled but didn't cause any issues. Gibgob, I would get off the roof if I were you, because we're coming to a big break. Oh, there are cars all over the place. I think it is driver that's got to the lead. We chose slightly the wrong route, but we are through all of that okay. The kickers are going to launch us up into the air a little bit, this one a bit higher. Everyone is fairly safe back here. Oh, not that one. That one's had a very big accident. We survived. We live to fight another day. Driver leads from level 8. We remain in third. Absol's a little bit behind. But is still alive, pretty much. Right. Through the traffic, we weave. Level 8, with that lead, is there going to be a gap down to the side? I mean, most of us prefer the non-jump route. I don't think it's any quicker necessarily. It's just safer, really. Oh, bloody hell. We make the turn, that truck's in a really awkward place. Oh, there's a minivan that almost got us. Amazingly, the AI cross-traffic actually got on the brakes at the perfect time there, not to completely screw us. I have overshot my braking zone a little bit. We've just dove a bit too far wide there. Oh god, traffic over on the side. We've got to try and make it away from that. I don't want to get caught there. Going too wide here is always super dangerous. You're never sure where the AI cars are going to appear, where the traffic cars are going to appear in this. We are trying to make sure we get across in front of the Hummer there. Oh, the Sultan couldn't stop in time. We will go either side of the mule. Now, we are hopefully in such a point. God, I'm actually on the brakes down here. The slipstream is so powerful, I haven't been on the throttle for half of the run down there, trying to not climb over the back of the car ahead. I didn't want to go on the throttle because I was going to get slipstreamed and we would try an aerial overtake that we saw what happened with Gibgot. It's just not worth it. So, oh, level 8 with a big clonk. Oh, well, nothing I can do about that one. Thankfully, got saved from any major time loss. We hit it, but we pinged it clear and the boost pad kept us going in a straight line. So, everything is fine. Everything is, well, good enough. Good enough for us at the moment. That shafter can just sort of sit in the middle of the road. Now, level 8 has got a little bit of a lead. We were looking to be gaining time and then it all just sort of fell away at the end there of the lap. Oh no, person, out of the way. Bloody people on the racetrack. You're not supposed to be there. Oh, well, that's made that corner very funky. You're incredibly wide. This has been an iffy lap. We need level 8 to get into trouble. We lost a lot of time on the last, well, few corners really has just all added up to cause us grief, and the Sabre was just in the wrong place. Oh, there's a Hummer in an awkward spot as well, up ahead. That was not easy to negotiate. There's just a lot of trying to figure out where is this car going to go, what is it going to do, am I safe to take a normal racing line, am I not? Unfortunately, we lost the back end slightly through all of that. This tunnel down here looks a bit, no, it looks a bit busy. Well, it did seem to despawn a bit as it was going along, so it's not too bad, it's not terrible. Don't know why I did that. We survived it. I'm going to have to go to the outside because I've not got the grip to cut back underneath for now. Yeah, we're okay. We're fine as we head down the second of the boost tunnels. I spot a flying red car up ahead. Oh, that did not get me anywhere near as much airtime as I was hoping it would. Although there's been a problem up ahead. We've actually come out of it better than the two leaders. Okay. I was expecting a bit more airtime, thinking I could jump further. We didn't. However, of all of the lead cars, we actually got through that section the fastest, although level 8 got going again quite well. Up ahead. Oh, try to get to the inside through there and just bump the Armco. Now, can we get a pass to stick here? We do. Are there any people on our little side route? There are. They appeared very late, but we've dodged them. There's a bump all the way down the hill. One more lap to go. Can we catch level 8? That is the big question here. We will need some help, I think, from some traffic. We're not going to do it on sheer pace alone. That is not the help from the traffic we needed. Nope. Got away with it without massive time loss, but it's not helped us. Not helped us catch level 8. Ugh. Still got... I mean, the main time loss isn't going to come in this first sector. It's going to come in the boost tubes or boost tunnels or whatever you want to call them. So yeah, we're never likely to make up a crazy amount of time. That's an absolute mess of cars. Why is that there now? Don't know. Oh, well, I chose poorly. I was expecting it to keep going straight, and I don't know why. A bad decision was made through there. We will head down. So there's a bit of a gap between... Oh, God, what was that doing up there? Why is the felon up against the wall? Oh, on the brakes we go around here. I mean, well, someone's launched a car. That's exploded up there. There's not much more I can do at this point. We've done everything we can. By the looks of it, that time we get a lot of airtime. We didn't get that last race, or last run around. Oh, there's a glorious gap! We've snuck through a gap that was never really likely to be on. We've found a gap. We just need a slipstream now. I don't think it's going to matter, actually. I don't think a slipstream or not is actually going to matter. I think as long as we don't do anything catastrophically stupid, it's a cheesy victory, but I'll take it. It's a really cheesy victory, but we will get our first win of the stream. I don't know what happened. I'm going to guess it was just a stack of cars at the exit of the second, well, I guess technically third boost tunnel. And yeah, everything crashed, and there was a gap. Luckily, there was a gap that fitted a... whatever I was driving, Windsor. There was a gap in the traffic. It's such the right place that we could make the most of it. Yeah, very lucky. Very, very lucky indeed. In all of that one. We would take victory. Level 8 was second ahead of driver. I mean, we got clear at the start and stayed a fair way in front in this one. And the one thing with this track is if you can break away, you do tend to stay out in front, because the traffic chaos tends to affect more sort of further down. Alright, we are off and we are underway here at a very soggy Watkins Glen. Now, there's going to be a lot of slipstreaming going on. We are quite a long way back. Our races haven't gone amazingly well to plan, but I will say we have not been helped by some terrible spots on the grid. My hope, so going into this race, my hope strategy-wise is to go wet, and if it dries quick enough, that's not a place you want to have a spin. If it dries at the right time, I would want to go to mediums. But if it dries slowly, we might have to go to softs, depending. But that will all be very, very dependent on how quickly the track dries. Don't know where we want to brake for the bus stop. Just know we want to be a little bit careful through here. Brazen is going to have a bump with Scotty. Can I see? I don't know what line I want through here. I think I wanted to actually maybe try and follow Scotty because there's going to be a nice gap. Oh, there's going to be a nice gap on the inside, but Scotty, of course, gets pinned to the bottom and can't quite get off the corner. I think we ended up helping Scotty get off the corner to stay ahead of Brazen, but I couldn't quite profit from it, which is what I was hoping to do. But our momentum went into helping Scotty. Not so much helping us. Brazen's going to slot past there. I've got a lot of speed, but not quite the space to utilise it. We get a lot of understeer through there. Brazen's out of place and is about to get repassed by Scotty. We've got Impega right behind us, who had a bit of a better run out of that final corner because we were a touch scruffy through all of that. Impega might have a look into turn 1. Don't think they actually did. Scotty's going to struggle on the exit here, I think, with that manoeuvre. And this is the thing with like one-make racing with cars like these. You end up out of position through one corner and just the train will come past. Impega wanted to join in as well, but I think just didn't quite. Here comes Scotty now with a whole... Oh, God, I think Impega must have given Scotty some help. We've all got loads of speed coming up the hill there. Christ. That went a bit silly up the hill. It's fine. We are just on Brazen's bumper the whole way down here. I'm going to brake a little early for the bus stop, just because I don't want to run into the back of Brazen, and it's getting incredibly hectic. There are Mazdas everywhere. Oh, it's very busy here. It's 3 wide, and I am trying to sneak my way past on the bottom of the carousel here. We drifted up a little bit into Ewan, and that just got us sideways. Oh, Scotty, don't do it. It's already a bit busy here. Scotty's to the outside. We are 2 and 3 wide towards the penultimate corner here, and we are going to fend off from... Oh, God, a lot of understeer. Fend off from Scotty a little bit there. A bit wider than I wanted to. Gibgob put a wheel on the grass and got sideways. I don't know. Thought we were clear. I don't know whether we were quite as clear as I wanted to be. There's a few millimetres in it. Gibgob did kind of get out of the way a smidge. It wasn't the cleanest pass I've ever done on Gibgob there. I got on the power just a little bit too soon. Right, around turn 1 we go. There's some NASCAR lines going on up ahead, but we are through it all cleanly. Gliska leads the way as we head up the hill once more. Can we get a big slingshot? I mean, the thing is, we get a big slingshot, but we just go towards the bus stop in a clump, which is it's not how you want to appear at the bus stop, as a clump of cars. It's a real problem bit. We've got a bit of a gap behind us, which I like very much. Now, see, this is one of my favourite corners in motorsport, actually. I'm a really big fan of high-speed chicanes. They're my favourite sort of corners, so of course, naturally, I adore trying to attack that one. But you can't do it when there's a big gaggle of cars like this. You just have to sort of go at the pace of the cars in front of you. I didn't really get the carousel very well there. But it's kept us close enough. I was a little bit out of sorts through the bus stop. It's just a bit scruffy for me in general at that section. And no sign of the rain letting up here. I say that actually, when I come around that corner, it's now looking a little bit brighter around this part of the circuit. And we've had a very good final corner, and I think that's because other cars have been all stacked up. I mean, where do you want to go down here? Brazen's going to get a bit pinned on the inside here. I left it too late to turn in. Too late. Followed Ewan. Don't follow Ewan, folks. Word of advice: do not follow Ewan. I realised I messed that up, but I realised too late that I messed it up. Now, tyre strategy is about to become a big thing. The rain has eased, but surely it's going to be too wet to come in this lap. And imagine if you pitted this lap, you would come out and be really awful for a little bit. I'm going to expect... See, I want to go way more aggressive into this corner, but you just can't. There's just a mountain of cars in front of us. We've got a great amount of speed on the exit. Can we sneak past Ewan? The problem is I want to be able to sneak past Ewan, but there's a pink and purple machine in our way. We might still sneak past Ewan in all of this, just about. Shadow went for an adventure in this. Now, who is going to pit? Some people are going to pit this lap. I'm just not sure if it's the right strategy. Well, I guess we're going over here anyway. I think I was going to go wide on that corner regardless, but we were definitely helped. Like I say, really, no one's going for it. Someone further back surely is going to risk it. I don't think anyone did. I'm surprised that no one wanted to take it. It would be a huge gamble to go for it, but it could be a miracle. Could give you a miracle. But I think it is still too late, to be honest. But I am surprised someone wouldn't gamble on a wing and a prayer. Alright, up the hill we go, behind Shadow. Brazen's actually done very well picking their way through this pack, to the surprise of absolutely no one. We've all got good runs going up the hill. We're just all stacked up. Can we push Shadow? We're trying to look for a way maybe past Longbow here. Oh, everyone's going to sort of stack up, of course, into the bus stop. And Pega wants to try and get alongside. I've got nowhere to go in the middle of this. We are 3 wide again into the carousel. I mean, I'm trying not to squeeze in Pega, and I'm trying to, carry the speed with Shadow to the outside. It's really close. Because now the question is, do you pit this time around? Because it still looks really wet. It still looks too wet for slicks. So I don't know if you get away with it. I really don't know if you get away with slicks in this condition. Bliska leads the way by a couple of seconds. I mean, this is a huge pack of cars. No one is risking it. 2R, Shadow, has gone in. It looks too wet. I think, although I just realised how bad my front left tyre is. Yeah, it still looks too wet for slicks. This track really is not dry. We're going to have to pit, I think, regardless of our feelings about the weather next time around. The question is, what bloody tyres do you shove on your car? I feel like you put slicks on, it's too wet. Surely this would not be. Oh god, this is the worst decision. Well, do you even pit? Because we've only got one more lap to go. I don't think we pit. I'm not gonna. I mean, it's the tyres are gonna hurt, but we're all gonna be in the same boat, right? I just realised what lap number we're on. I mean, it's still wet enough that I don't think these tyres are going to get chewed up. I'm hoping others have hurt their tyres more than me. That's really what we're going for. We're going for the belief that the others will have maybe... well, thank you, Ewan. You've helped me to the inside of Ninetails here. Yeah, we're hoping that the others might have hurt their tyres a little bit more. Oh. There, no one's pitting. No one's going in. Well, we got a little bit of a chain reaction push through all of that, which is fine. It's helped us. Ewan's actually bump drafted us up past Ninetails. Okay, Ewan, it was helpful earlier. That one there was not helpful. Thank you. But Ewan, next time, can you not push me so wide? I don't know if Ewan was getting help through there. Now, I mean, I'm going to say, we did kind of gain advantage off track. I'm also going to make the argument that I didn't have much choice in the matter there, as we were very heavily assisted wide through all of that. Now the track is dry. Now you would probably want to put on some slicks. Oh god, there's no steering in this car. I think Ollie made a big mess of going into the bus stop, which is understandable because the front end of this car now barely works. At least for me, it's barely working. The lead pack has just got a little bit further away from me as we were we had a big mess at turn 1, which didn't help. Ninetails is always better at conserving the tyres than I am. Ninetails is going to have a look, I think, down there. Yeah, and I just can't. I can't get the front end to do what I need it to. I mean, the track is now bone dry. These wets have really had their day, pretty much. Looks like we're going to end up with a 10th place, but I tell you what, 1st and 10th is going to be covered by about 2.5 seconds. A proper MX-5 Cup race that one was. Ooh. I mean, yeah, I'll take it. I'll take it. Great race. Well done, Liam. Liam took victory in that one. I mean, we were on pace, as we expected, really. We were all very close. Liam took victory ahead of Gliska, Car Guy, Zombie up in 4th. Longbow got up to 5th. We were behind Longbow at one point. We tried to follow Brazen as best we could, but Brazen just did a better job of getting through the pack, which I couldn't quite do. Ollie ended up down in 11th. Scotty, so I was going to see who pitted. Shadow was the highest of the cars that pitted. It didn't dry quick enough, basically. That's what made the big difference there. That's what made the big difference there. It just simply did not dry, the track.